Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm back with another Temu haul. All of the pertinent information is down below in the description, so if you're not familiar with Temu, there's a link to the app, there's a code for you for your first order, there are game codes if you get involved in the games, and by the way, if you play the games, feel free to share your codes in the comments and you may pick up some additional friends yourself. And then there's also a list to the products, and then at the very bottom there's maybe 4 other savings opportunities if it's something that you're interested in. So check it out. And otherwise, before we get started, I am wearing the dress that I got on my last haul. So it's cute. So one thing though, these are drawstrings, so you kind of have to kind of work it out, and you can see it's kind of the way my body is shaped, I don't know, but it's like off a little bit. I don't know how important that is, and I could mess with it more, but I just didn't really want to. But then these long strings are meant to tie in a bow, a nicer bow than I did, or get somebody to help you tie it into a nice bow once you get it where you want it. But yeah, otherwise, I put my hair up so that you'd be able to see the neckline, and this is a 2X, so it's just a little bit long here, but more so on this side than this side, because I think it's just sitting on me a little bit crooked, and I'm a little bit crooked. So, but otherwise I really like it. I did not have to wear a strapless bra. It did come over enough on the neckline, but you can, if I relaxed this one, I could pull it down farther. If you wanted to wear it off the shoulder, you could. But yeah, I really like it. I like these colors. I think they go well with me, and again, this dress came also in black with the same color scheme in it. So just wanted to show you that. And then also in the last haul I had some Botox that the little pump part on the top had come off, and I got it to come back on, but then when I unscrewed it, it was missing the tube that makes the pump work. And so I got out one of my acne tools, or pimple tools, or whatever you want to call it, to try to fish around in there to see if there was a tube in there, and there was not. So I did put in for a return on that and got that back. So I guess I'll still use it. I'll just have to kind of pour it out and whatnot to use it. So all right, well, let's get started. So I've got a couple bags. I went through, and I know I don't need to say this every time, but I will just say this will be the last time, and you'll just understand this going forward, right? So I have these bags left over from the one sponsored haul that I did. So when I opened the order, to figure out what was in it and to write down the prices, I put them in the Temu, these nice Temu bags instead, since we don't need to see the plain white bags anymore. So I've got two of these bags in a box, well, a small little box, to go through with you tonight. And let's get started. All right, so first item is a shirt. So this is, again, kind of that waffle stitch, which I really, really like, although I will say it does snag kind of easily. So just keep that in mind if you have pets or you're around a lot of Velcro. I don't know. I did on one of my other shirts that has this, I accidentally walked next to the laundry sorter that I got from Temu, and it has Velcro straps to hold it on to the metal frame, and I guess I didn't have them like attached very well so that there weren't edges, but I did catch it. So then if you guys know the trick, you know, when you snag something to pull, you know, all different directions, and it usually will come out. But anyway, I got this shirt, and it's kind of a color block shirt. The sleeves are a little bit lower where the color starts than the front. It's got these buttons, decorative buttons. This top white part is pretty see-through, so I would say you probably will want to wear a white bra, or it might hit you to where you could wear a strapless bra. But it's just white and purple, and then the back, the white comes down equal to the sleeves on the back, so more of your bra will show back here unless you wear a cami or something. But it's nice and stretchy, and it's soft, even though it's a waffle kind of stitch, but it's very soft. So I really love this plum kind of purpley color. And this, I got this in a 2X, which is a size 16 in America, and this is 100% polyester, and machine wash cold, tumble dry low. I don't know, do you guys care when I tell you what the washing instructions are? I mean, if you're like me and you just are going to wash everything on cold and low and slow and air and all that stuff, maybe you don't care. But for those of you that do, there's that information. And that shirt was $9.59. And I will say, I'm going to try to remember to point out the products that I got price adjustments on. And I have to say, almost all of the products got one, but that shirt did not. So anyway, next we have a magnetic charging module, which is for a watch, so like an Apple Watch or a Android watch, Samsung watch, I don't know, what are they called? Or a Temu watch, because I do have one from Temu. So you can kind of see, I need to like, I don't know. I guess the longer I wear this, the more I'll get used to it, but I think this side is cinched too much, but I was kind of playing around with it to see how it worked. All right, so it does come with some instructions. So it looks like this. So it's got a nice little rubber handle kind of thing. And then this is the spot where you would put your watch face to charge. And then this comes off, and then you just plug this into a USB. So I've got one over here, but I didn't think to bring a watch down here. But it's nice, you know, if you're in a, especially probably if you're in a hotel or something, you know, that would be a great way to, easy way to charge. So you don't have to bring your whole stand or whatever you normally use to charge it. So this came in different colors, and this was $2.93. And this also makes it easier if you have multiple watches, you can charge multiple ones at a time, which is nice, because I have the one Apple one that my husband gave me, and then the one I got from Temu. So I could charge them together. All right, next, I'm looking around because I don't think I left anything down here that will go with this, but this is just a real simple case to put playing cards in. So there's several games that my family plays that use 2 decks of cards. So you can put them in here with the packaging or without, but it will hold 2 decks of cards. Or, you know, we've been seeing some of those date deck cards or conversation starter cards. Those might fit in here too. I just don't know if they were wider. But one of them I got was the same size as a deck of cards. But I'm pretty sure I took those all upstairs. But yeah, it's just a real simple, and you could use this for, doesn't have to be cards. It's a nice size box. You could use this to hold your USB cords, which I thought I had one around, but I don't. But you know, obviously just anything can go in that. So this was $2.98, and I did get a refund or a price adjustment. Next, right, this is my third snowman decal that I ordered. I ordered them all at the same time, well, different orders, but they came separately. So you can see this one's got some more severe bends than the other one that was this size. The other one that was this size just had a little bend right at the bottom. So I'm not too worried about that. That'll come out. But some of these may be too, it might make this part or this part not stick to the window. So I'm gonna have to try that out. But the big one I got was like, it was like somebody almost wadded it up, right, and put it in there. So I'm gonna have to, I'll probably do a return on this too, just because that's a pretty sharp bend. But it's still super cute. Now, one thing I will say, when you're looking at it in the on the app, it looks like you're actually looking at a snow globe. You have to read the description to see that it's a sticker. So just keep that in mind, because this would make a super cute real snow globe. I mean, they make it look 3D in the picture on the product. But yeah, I wish that with something like this that they'd pack it with a piece of cardboard just to keep it flat. So yeah, but anyway, that this cost $1.47. All right, next is another shirt, and it's not black or gray. They gave us a little tissue paper because it has a decal on it. Oh, and this one's got a tag at the top. That's rare for a Temu shirt. But so you can see I got a 2X. But it's just a cute heart made out of a cat. So yeah, so that's super cute. And it is a decal, but it doesn't feel as slippery as some of the decals do, so hopefully it will last longer. I'm not going to think about the fact that this looks like it's off center because I know I'm anal and OCD, and it's still pretty regardless of that, but I can't help it, right? Those of you with similar conditions understand what I'm saying. But it's still super cute. Precious, as my grandma would say. And this one is 96% polyester, 4% elastane, and machine wash cold, tumble dry low. But I would definitely, anything with a decal, I would wash inside out just to protect the decal. And this shirt was $8.72. Actually, let me get all of these. The rest of these things in this particular bag are kind of little. Okay, next, I don't know if you've seen these. These appeared on the site a couple weeks ago, maybe. And it's, I want to say it's like Garland, but it's just decoration, but it's kind of the idea of Garland. But they, oh, I don't want to put anything up there. I don't want to put anything on my keyboard lest I accidentally push pause again. All right. So it comes with Okay, so it's like ribbon. So this is just a really thin ribbon that just had a little bit of tape at the end to keep it taped down. And then it comes with a little plastic needle, because each one of these has 2 holes at the top, and these are super thin, so it's like a really heavy cardstock, but it's not thick like cardboard or anything like that. So it really, you could easily fold this in half is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, there's 12 of them and they're kind of retro style, so I'll just quickly flip through them so you can see. But the idea is you'd string these, you know, in a room or over, you know, between a doorway or whatever. I guess I should get a little closer. But like this, the artist that did this really reminds me of, there was a book I loved when I was a kid called Jiggers. And it was probably from the 50s or 60s, but it was a book that my grandparents had, so every time I'd go visit them, I would read it. And they drew their kids, the kids looked just like this in that book. But yeah, these are super cute. Gypsy Witch. Your fortune today reads, but she's got regular cards. So I don't know how well these will hold up over time, but I thought they were super cute, and really you wouldn't even have to put them on the string or the ribbon. You could just stick them to the wall or, you know, something. Can you tell I don't do a lot of decorating? Ooh, that's a little risque. Yep, so that's cute. So that little set, and they have these, we're gonna see another one in this order of Christmas ones. And they also, I think the only other kind I've seen is a mermaid one. So that's a little, I don't know why there would be a mermaid one out of anything. But anyway, these were $3.59 for this set, and I did get a price adjustment. All right, next is another hat, like baseball hat holder, only this is the adjustable one. The other one that I've shown on here before was kind of a stainless steel black painted matte, and it was maybe this long. I ordered that one before I realized that they had adjustable ones, because I thought the adjustable one might make more sense. So it comes with your hook, so to speak, your Temu style hook. So you just put this on the wall, stick it on there, and then let's see how we adjust this. I'm like, okay. It's like it just pulls out. I was afraid to break it. So the other one was maybe here. So this adjustable one gives you about this much more, so maybe 2 additional inches to store your hats. You could store them either way. Some people, the other one showed people using this for toilet paper. So sure, but I would think maybe the toilet paper would work better this way, even though they showed it like this. But I'm afraid if you do want to use it for toilet paper, it might get kind of heavy on one side, so you might want to put it like this. But anyway, all the instructions are is just preparing the wall before you put the sticker on. So, and then they don't show hats. They show like loofahs or towels in the bathroom, put a couple of them together and hold a pot lid, a couple of them together to hold a pair of shoes. This one, they're drawing a cup, I think. It's kind of silly. So there's that. Or I should say there's that. Let me get this put on here so I don't lose it. So that adjustable hat hook was $238, and I did get a price adjustment. Right, next, some lipstick, I think. It's either lipstick or it is a perfume stick. And I just realized that I need to make sure I don't lose my little thing and the ribbon. Oh, the ribbon's right here. So I'm going to put these together. Okay, so, okay, it is a lipstick. Charm Silky Lipstick. It's wrapped, so we like that, right? My guess is it's a very similar color to what I already have 15 of now. Although I have not filled my lipstick organizer yet all the way. So I'm allowed. All right, so it's just a plain black case. And this one was just called, I think it was just, had a number again, like most of them. So I don't know, I think that was on the part I already ripped off, but you can see it's, I'm very, I don't wear like purple or any of those kind of things, but it's got a nice glossy, it's definitely not matte, although you can't tell, but that's a really pretty color. I need to put it, you know, somewhere where I can actually show it against my lips, sort of. I right now have on that clear gloss from Dollar Tree that changes to, it's like the aloe one from Temu that changes colors once you put it on, and I really like it. But this will be a good one for when I actually want some real color. All right, so this, I'm trying to make sure I don't get my sleeve on the lipstick. This was $1.79. All right, next, all right, we have another pin for the mood bag. And this one doesn't really fit any of the themes that I had, but you guys know every time I see something that's 4-leaf clover, I'm drawn to it because one of my oldest daughter was born on St. Patrick's Day. So I think I've said this on here before, but one of my kids was St. Patrick's Day, one was Groundhog Day, one was the day after Thanksgiving, and one was the day after Christmas. And obviously it would be easy for me to find a Christmas pin or a Thanksgiving pin for the other two, but you don't find very much groundhog stuff. So I sometimes feel bad that I like focus on the Clover because that stuff's everywhere, and I don't want my other kids to feel like I prefer the kid that's the Clover. I just can't find other things, probably because it's, well, it would be weird probably to have groundhog things. But this is a super cute, it's got yellow gold outlines, and the leaf outlines are in that, and then the green, and it's all metal, so it's got a metal back. And I think I'll just put this on the front, but I'm sitting here wanting to make sure I don't get the lipstick on stuff, so hang on. Sometimes I don't think things through about what it's gonna, like, don't put makeup on your arm when you're wearing something long sleeve. I have to use some of my makeup remover later because it doesn't all come off with the wet wipe. All right, so let's get the mood bag. And I don't know, should I put it on the, I feel like the front is like, not only is it my introvert, don't like people, sarcasm, I feel like it probably should go on the back, but the back is like, well, let's just put it on the back. I don't want it to give it higher significance than, you got to be careful with kids, right? When you have more than one. I mean, you love them all the same, but they don't always feel that way. I mean, you don't love them the same. You love them as much, but you do love them differently depending on their uniqueness. So yeah, so I love that pin. That pin was 98 cents and I got a price adjustment. All right, next are some car reflectors. So you get a set of 4, and they show these in different places in the app, in the product line. So they show them like putting 4 of these around a tire, you know, so you can reflect on the tire. But what I liked about it was you can put it on the inside of a door. So like when you have your door open, you know, there's that kind of metal strip on the side. So these would be good for that. That way, if you have your door open at night and somebody happens to be driving by, they'll see that it's open. And they're just stickers. I don't think they're decals. I think they're actually stickers. And you just, that's enough for 4 doors. Or if you, I mean, obviously you can order as many sets of these as you want. They were $1 for 4, and I did get a price adjustment. But they also showed these on a bumper too. So even though you've got lights on in the back, I guess if you had a light go out and you didn't realize it, and you haven't had people flashing you a lot to try to tell you, this way at least you'd have some reflectivity back there, so you're not just out driving in the dark. So yeah, so these are, I think will be nice. All right, next is a ring, a rose gold ring, and I got it in the size 9. So that's my middle finger. But it is a cat. Pink stones for the head and the body, and then there's a little bling down here on the bottom, which I know you can't really see that very well. So the prongs on this are kind of cockeyed. They're not equal, so like there's one down here and then there's one way up here because it's bent differently. So that means the stone is in there. So that's, you expect that kind of thing with Temu jewelry. You're not paying an arm and a leg for it. Oh, that fits that finger well. But it's still super pretty. I love that. So I could wear this with my cat t-shirt, right? And I've talked about the nails, so just ignore those. But yeah, that's super pretty. So that ring was $1.44. Yeah, I'm surprised it fits. I think this one's not a 9 because yeah, it doesn't fit on my size 9 finger, and this finger's a size 8. So I think it's really an 8 and just got put in the wrong bag. But that's okay. I like it on that finger too. All right, next I got a brush. I ordered this brush before. I think I showed a wet and dry brush on another earlier haul. I ordered this one before that one. But these work really well for tangles also. Now, it's flexible, which is partly what helps with the detangling, but then it's also got bristles like a detangling brush. Now I will say I was at Dollar Tree and they do have a very, very similar brush to this, only it has a hook on it. So keep that in mind. But this brush was $1.88, but I did get, oh no, I didn't get a price adjustment on this. So, you know, if you don't care what this part looks like, you should go to Dollar Tree for this item. And this came in different colors. All right, next I've got some brown thumb stuff in here to show you. Part of my brown thumb series. Like, how do I open this one? So if you've been following this channel, I've had, I feel like I just dropped something. What did I do? Well, I don't see anything, so I'll have to take a look later. Or I'm hearing things. So anyway, if you've been following my channel, you'll know I have a brown thumb. I don't like to be outside. I don't like bugs. And so I've been buying combinations of greenery like this because I have a section in front of my bedroom windows that used to have ivy in it, but that was terrible. So we got all that pulled out. So now it's just kind of mulch. So I've been buying greenery, flowers, and solar decorations to put in that area. And the greenery kind of stuff is just to kind of make it so the solar stuff doesn't just look like it's standing there. So anyway, this is another one of those. Now this, if you can see, it's got these posts or these stems, and you can raise the little leaf part to go wherever you want in there. So you can get it that way, you can get different heights. And this stuff is plastic, but the way they do it makes it so that you can kind of have some realistic kind of look. And there's metal in these these stems, so then you can also fluff it out so it doesn't, you know, look totally weird. Obviously it doesn't look as nice as the real thing, and none of us are going to say that, but for those of us that really don't like to take care of things, this is a good alternative. So this set came with 6 of these so that you can kind of create a bushy look, and these don't fade in the sun. Obviously waterproof. Time will tell how long they will last, but yeah, so I've been trying to get different kinds of these so that they weren't all the same. So this is the first one that I've gotten that's kind of grassy looking. So yeah, so 6. I am losing something off of this. I wonder if I'm losing, like if there's pieces off of one of these that are going flying. I don't see any like loose leaves, but something definitely went somewhere. So all right, whatever. So those that set of 6 was $5.32, but I did get a price adjustment. All right, so while we're at it, I'll show you another item. This is not at all what I was expecting. These are more like what I would expect to put in a vase. But they looked bigger online. But I also say they seem more like a vase because they come in this thing that would be perfect to just sit down in a vase and then flex it. So I'm not going to put this one outside, I don't think. I mean, maybe I will. kind of as ground cover because it's so short and small, but it would also be okay in a little thing in the house. But that's what it looks like if you take it out of that. And so this may have been just put on here for shipping safety, but and these are like the others, you can bend them a little bit. They're not quite as pliable as that other Greenery was. So yeah, this wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting something much bigger that would have made sense to put out in the yard. But again, this could work as ground cover, but it came with 3. Did it come with 3 or did I buy 3? I bought 3. So they were 98 cents each, and I did get an adjustment, but that seems like, this doesn't seem like a good deal for 98 cents. So some are good, some aren't so great. That's okay. All right. So only have a couple more things in this bag, and then we've got the box, which is just 1 item. Okay. So next is a necklace. It's kind of like red and white pearls. I mean, the red's not pearls, but it's like a faux pearl. I will confess that in the picture, it didn't look to me like it was gold as the strand, but it is. That's okay. But it's a pretty long necklace. You can see the strands are together there at the top. And then I don't need one of my magnetic closures. So you can see that it's pretty long. So yeah, so that's cute. I mean, I've got all these red clothes and the red and white dress, and these might be white enough to pull that off, although it probably would get lost. These probably need to go on something plain. But yeah, that's still pretty. I like that still, even though it's gold. And that one, $2.90, and I got a price adjustment. Next is another ring. And I feel like I got one really similar to this when I got a set of like 30 boho style rings. Oh, I didn't look to see what size this one was. Oh, this one's not a 9 either. But it's just a vintage antique silver kind of look with a pearl. Kind of a classy look. So yeah, so I like that. Not a whole lot to say about that, I guess. But that one was $1.44, and I got a price adjustment. But yeah, super classy. All right, and then the last thing before the box is the Christmas version of this. This one comes with red ribbon and another needle. Oh, I should be keeping this one to put these back in until I'm ready. So they had this set in several different iterations. So I think I got the red one, but they had it in pink and maybe a light teal minty kind of color. And I'm telling you this because there are also some pillow covers out there that are the same artwork. So turns out I like the pink pillows better. So I may go back and order the pink set of this, but they've also got it in red. And I don't remember which one of the picture, which one of, like which 4 of these pictures are in those sets, but it is a set of 4. So just keep that in mind if you're someone who is samey and wants to coordinate that. Oh, that is so cute. So I feel like it's the same artist, right? Because that's the same kind of face we saw with the Halloween ones. Maybe not, but... And I don't know if this is original artwork or if this is artwork that they've found public domain. I don't know. But they're so sweet. So I don't know, would you, Merry Christmas Teacher. Well, that's interesting. Would you put these up on the ribbon, or would you just stick them on the wall? I feel like I'd almost like to stick them on the wall because I don't really have walkways that this would work as garland. Or I'm saying garland, but you know what I mean. Oh, those are so cute. Aw. Doesn't that take you back to like the 40s and 50s? I love it. My grandparents on my mom's side square danced. That was one of their hobbies. So this kind of, these people don't look like them, but it kind of reminds me of them. Yeah, so I like those. I said these came in different colors, but it's not the same pictures. I mean, they're different pictures. It's not like they just replaced the red with pink. They are different. So you could get all of them if you wanted. So that one, the Christmas version of that was $309. So I did not get an adjustment on that. The Halloween one was $359, and I think it came down to $309. So I don't know if it was just kind of its opening weekend that, well, the product's opening weekend, like what is that? But so I don't know, but they're still around that price, and they're still in stock, so that's nice, right? All right, so this is the last thing. It came in a bag, so it was kind of crunched up, but it probably won't matter. This is the Swiffer Jet knockoff. Probably not Jet, but the Swiffer mop. I think somebody is upstairs practicing. One of my daughters got a pair of heels today at the Goodwill, and it sounds like one of them is trying to walk around in those without her permission. All right, so this is a put it together yourself. Now, I will confess, I've mentioned on here before that I used to sell Norwex. So I have multiple mops that go with the Norwex mop heads. So why would I buy this? Well, because I bought that pack of 500 or 100 or whatever dust cloths that go in a Swiffer or Temu's version of that. And that just sounds so easy. And you don't have to wash it when you're done. Like with Norwex, you gotta wash the mop head. Now, if I'm doing a deeper cleaning, of course, I'm not gonna use this, but this will be good for cat hair, dust, you know, all that stuff. So, think, is this twist? Yes. And then you twist this side in, and it makes a good seal, so it shouldn't come undone for you. But you take those duster cloths that I showed and you just wrap them around the bottom and just poke them into these things, and then you're all ready. And then when you've gone around a bit and it's dirty, you just take it right off. Now I will say that there is a little bit of an indent. Can you see that? So that it is indented in there, so I'll have to see if that affects the usability of it. Like, will it be able to pick up dust on this part of the mop? The rest of it looks pretty flat, with the exception of this. So we'll see. I mean, it's probably not gonna knock stuff over. Probably not too big of a deal, since it also kind of uses the principles of static to pick stuff up. But just so you're aware. But yeah, so this, what did this cost? This was $8.98, and I got an adjustment. I have no idea what the Swiffer version of this costs. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's driving me nuts. I don't know what the Swiffer version of this costs at like Walmart, so I can't say if it's a good deal or not. It seemed like a good deal to me, but yeah. So that, my friends, was the last item. So what do you think? What's your favorite thing? So I'm gonna have to, here I told them I'm gonna be filming, so don't make noise, but I don't think it's probably my son wearing the heels, because he's the one that likes to test everything out, try it out, break stuff, who knows. All right, so my favorite thing, let's look through here. I really like the two shirts, and I really like those decorations, those old-timey decorations. So those are probably my favorite. Least favorite is gonna be these. But otherwise, overall, a really good haul. And like I said, just about everything in this order got some kind of a price adjustment, which is unusual. I mean, it's not unusual, but lately price adjustments have been harder to come by. So with that being said, I can tell I'm at a reasonable time limit for what I've shown you, so I haven't accidentally pushed pause. I was telling my husband about that, and he was cracking up laughing at me. He's like, oh no, so you had to like figure out what I did. And I'm like, yes, I had to figure out what I'd already recorded that actually took, and then that's what you get for being an amateur, I guess. But anyway, I want to thank you for spending time with me today. I hope that if you like this, you'll give me a thumbs up. If you watch this channel and you like the content that I produce, please click that subscribe button. All of those things help to support this channel and don't cost you anything. So just give it a thought. If you don't mind, I would appreciate it. And yeah, so I'm still trying to get another sponsored Temu haul. I can't tell when my next evaluation is. If it's like I can't tell when I'm gonna find out that I get another one, or how much it'll be. Hopefully I'll get another one. But I've uploaded so far, I think 30 videos, because I found out, because they contacted me and I found out I could upload ones to them that weren't sponsored. So I'll just keep doing that, and we'll see where that gets me. But hopefully I get something so that that'll help support the channel too. But anyway, I'm just babbling. The kids are out. Well, one kid is volunteering at the animal shelter, and tonight she decided she wanted to do cats also, so she went early, and they keep the cats at a different site than the dogs. Excuse me. So she was going early, and this is the first time that she's driving by herself. So she got her license last Saturday, but this is the first time she's driving alone, so pray for us. But she's fine. She's a fine driver. It's not her that I would worry about, but it's still a little nerve-wracking, right, when they go out for the first time. And around here where I live, they don't require driver's ed, so all of her training came from my husband. And not that that's bad. He's a good driver, but I don't know. I feel like I had to take driver's ed when I was a kid, and I feel like that really did more to prepare me. But anyway, so, and then one of the kids is at a school play, and my husband went to the play too. So I've got two upstairs, and one of them's clogging around in heels that don't belong to them. So I'm going to go talk to them about that. But otherwise, wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you will stop by again so we can spend some more time together. And thank you for all the kind comments that you all leave below. It really is... it really means a lot to me, because I really didn't think this channel would go anywhere, and you have surprised me, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a great day. Bye.